We march on. We move. It is time to see if we actually have a proper coach for this team, maybe. We're hoping that it is going to be the A+ in Gosselin. We're hoping. It's time to find out. It is time to find out if he or somebody else on this team happens to be the dude. As Niedermeyer shows up as a 90. So again, with this coach, we do know that the forwards are perfect, but the defense just isn't going to work, right? We kind of knew that. So obviously the option would be, okay, just have a shit defense, but that's been a big part of our problem for a few years now. So Mr. Gosselin isn't going to be our coach, but Cook, Philip Cook, might be. Mr. Cook, how would you like to be the head coach of this team? It could very well be Claude Giroux once more. We keep that +5 on the third line. How's the defense looking? Okay. Okay. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. We might actually be able to get this to work. Barca mentality, give up 5, but score 8. Can we get this to work? I don't think so. Alright, hold on. If we go Lilia there. Is there somebody that I can take out for Kasperitis who hasn't been playing recently anyway? It would probably be Alexandrov, Applicator, or Sopel. Yeah, maybe even Devereaux. We do have that one other dude that we could sign. It looks like we can get the forwards to work if we can just get one of these defensemen to work. So let's take a look. I'm sad the Flyers lost. I'm not! David Pasternak with a hat trick in a winter wonderland. Alright, Alexandrov doesn't work. What about Mr. Sopel? Sopel doesn't work. Uh-oh. Applicator? So close. So close for Applicator. Damn it. Oh, it's so close, though. Uh-huh. McCutcheon can't basically be played on, like, any other line. Shit, dude. I really don't want to scratch Lane McCutcheon because, obviously, he's a medium elite. And that would kind of be a disaster. Again, Sopel, Alexandrov, Kasperitis. Sopel didn't work either. Let me check really quickly. Who's our captain? Byer's still our captain. And forever will be our captain. Let me check that one other defenseman who's unsigned. Zagrapin. Michael Zagrapin. I can't get a read on how he sets up. He could be played in the AHL, which you could argue would be detrimental. Again, forward-wise, my hope is that just some slight readjustments of those lines would erase that -2. And I'm hoping that it would. Does Byer get hammered, though? I mean, he certainly wouldn't be a top-line option still. I don't know who the hell would be on our first line this year. I mean, probably Bentley, Carlton, Niedermeyer. There's got to be an answer. Honestly, if McCutcheon is the guy that has to get bounced, then so be it. I just don't think that's really going to make the difference. Yeah, Alexandrov doesn't work either. What about Sopel? That doesn't work either. So close to having an A- level coach. Let me see if we have any other options. I mean, Gage Mason was the other option, right? Or Watson. So I don't hate where Cook's at right now. Let's check with Mason. And if he doesn't work, then we're going to check with Watson. Just to make sure we can still have the highest level of dudes. Oh, boy. So the defense is fine. We have that confirmed. The defense is fine. Forward-wise, this could be problematic. Forward-wise, oh boy. Alright, well, I think we have our answer. I think we have our answer. Yikes. Okay, that coach isn't gonna work. That coach isn't gonna work. So it comes down then to Watson. If it's not Watson, we gotta try to make things work with Cook. It's pretty much the only answer that we have then. Let's see what we got. Okay, forward's looking good. Defense, a little bit shaky. A little bit shaky for the defense. I'd want Dansk in there over Sopel. Okay. Damn. Same situation here. Same situation. Where McCutcheon just isn't a fit. So. Damn. What if I back out? You want to magically change your lines, EA, and do some crazy voodoo? No. What if we use Alexandrov? Alright. So right now, we really are looking at the situation of having a -1 on the third pair. But the forward core could be really good. I'd have to sit here and double check which one of the two coaches would be better for the forwards. But unfortunately, I just don't think this is going to work out perfectly. It's a risk, but I am going to sign Michael Zagrapin to his ELC a year early. And we're going to see what we're dealing with. Who's the GOAT of this team? That would be this man right here. One Joe Byer. Who will be just under 1,000 games played by the end of this season. Never scored less than 30 goals in a season. So, if that continues, he will hit 500 goals this season. At, God, what, 28 was it? 29. Oh, he's getting so old. He's getting so old. We're running out of time. Alright, so defensively. If we call up Zagrapin, Devereaux, and Byzantine. Let's just say we were to send down... How good is our AHL defense going to be? Let's say we send down Sopel, Abdelkader, Dansk. And I'm also going to send down Kasparaitis and Alexandrov. And let's just see if, like, Devereaux would be a better fit. So what if I go best lines here? Yikes. Okay. So far, not so good. I'd still have to deal with that -1. Damn, there's got to be a way, right? There's got to be a way. And we're going to find it. Again, we missed the playoffs last year by 1 goddamn point where we controlled our destiny in that situation, too. So I'm certainly not going to give up. Let me call up Dansk and Abdelkader again really quickly. And hopefully I didn't just waste time signing that dude to the ELC, but we'll find out, won't we? What if we take out McCutcheon, because he really does look like a problem player, and what if we use Byzantine? Damn. So right now, there's really no way to avoid that -1. From the looks of it. Everyone is basically as good as everyone else in terms of that third pair. So it's balanced, and we're just not going to have anybody that likes to run balanced. So our best choice of action might be to have a third pairing that's a -1. As long as that means the forwards are good. I think it's at least going to be worth a shot. So knowing that, if we go over to our defense, yeah, I mean, the goaltending is what it is. Go over to our defense, and we just decide, out of all these options, who is the best to carry here. Bunzi, what's going on? It's been a bit. It's between Dansk and Abdelkader. Dansk is 23 medium 4, Abdelkader's 23 low 4, so we'll send down Abdelkader. Let's just say those are our top 6. And then forward-wise, 1, 2. With Malkin, Talixon could technically be in. There's a bunch of guys here who could technically be in the lineup. Let's just say we send down Malkin. We'll call up Talixon based off of overall. There's a good amount of options here when it comes to sending people down if they're just not working. Oh god, I don't know if I can afford a -3 though here. Whew, this is a rough situation. This is a rough situation. I think I'd have to take Dansk out and bring up the Enforcer, if I'm not mistaken. That AHL team is going to be stacked defensively, though. So we send down Dansk. We call up these 3 for the moment. Just trying to minimize the option here. What we're looking at. Try to minimize the effect of the damage. Because this coach is not a perfect fit, but he's pretty close. I think that's the play. So Kasparaitis and Alexandrov could be sent down. And we'll give Abdelkader the chance. Now, Abdelkader played at the NHL level last year. He sucked, though. Absolutely sucked. Our only other option aside from this is to run the B- in Claude Giroux. So I think you can see why I'm willing to give this a little bit more of a chance. Although, maybe Sasha Barkov? Let's check this really quickly. Let's check this. So we went kind of best lines. About a 60... What was it again for Watson? We're going to have to do a little bit of math on this bad boy. Not really, just keep a track of numbers. So Watson is a 64% option. Let's try Gosselin again. Actually, we know Gosselin didn't work with the defense. Let's try Cook again really quickly, and then we are going to try Barkov too. So we go best lines. We try to get rid of the minuses, but again, I don't really think that we could. I don't think there was a way to eliminate. No, okay, there is. I mean, that's not ideal. We lose the +5, but at least there wouldn't be... At least there wouldn't be like a crazy minus situation on that particular line. Even if it were to be that type of setup right there. But defensively... again, we'd still have that -1. Is that going to be a 64 as well? I think it is, right? 62. So right now, it's Watson, or maybe, just maybe, Sasha Barkov's good enough for this team. Let's find out. So if we go best lines, no minuses. For the defense... Uh-oh. It might be worse. I don't think Barkov's gonna work either here. from the looks of it. Yeah, Barkov is not gonna work. Okay, so it's gonna be Watson, and we're gonna run with the 1- on the defensive side of things, and just kind of hope for the best. So that way we do have an A- coach, an A+ defensive coach, and from there we'll drop down Cook and we'll run with Mason as an assistant. From there, Brouillard will be cut. We'll go with Cook as our AHL head coach with Giroux and Barkov involved, and then we need our goalie coaches. Can you show Oberg's potential? Oberg doesn't have a potential at this point. He's too old. He's too old. The better shooter debate is kind of obvious, so I'll ask, who's the more complete player, Pasta or Matthews? To be honest, without doing a little bit of research, I don't really know. I don't really know if that's the tiebreaker. You're like, oh, who's the more complete player, right? I don't really know if that's the tiebreaker because no one's looking for Austin Matthews or David Pastrnak to play defense unless you're John Tortorella, in which case everyone must play defense at all times. Or I guess too, if you're, you know, in Toronto, you look for everyone to play defense at all times because, you know, William Nylander actually got benched yesterday. So, oh, Frankie, it is good to have you stop in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. All right, so really quickly, the Scouts, you're going to Russia. Have fun. Someone get this guy a reverse retro. It's gonna happen, Davos. If I don't win one, I'm gonna just buy it. I wasn't sure if I wanted it because, again, it's not a perfect jersey, but I do like it a lot, and I am gonna get myself one. I am indeed. I didn't go crazy when the reverse retros came out because I'm like, well, number one, I could, but it just financially it didn't make sense because it came out right around Christmas time, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't blow the entire Christmas budget on just myself. But yeah, no, some of those reverse retros have definitely won me over. Some of them I'm probably gonna regret being a bit too hesitant on. I nearly about to follow, dropping the follow. Can you believe it? Who would have thought? Thank you for that. Great name, by the way. Yeah, I was like half a second away from getting a Caps reverse retro back when they first dropped, and I didn't. And I kind of regret it. Like, I was really back and forth on which ones I wanted here. Are we rooming tonight? Probably not. I think tonight is likely, don't quote me on this, but likely to be a 2K10 and an NCAA night. So. Alright, let's see. I need a US West. Crash is selling his Ovi. That doesn't surprise me. Crash changes his mind on jersey opinions a lot. Any reverse retros on your buy list? I think you'll pretty much be able to deduce what reverse retros I'm interested in based off of the YouTube videos I put out months ago. Because, I mean, my opinion really hasn't changed too much. I still think Toronto's is hot trash. Alright, I need the extra OHL Scout. And the extra US Central. Toronto's is awful. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's the lettering. Am I gonna get the Habs one? Fuck no. I have my lone Habs jersey, and it's the only Habs jersey I'm gonna own, and it's my Patrick Waugh. But it's a goalie cut Patrick Waugh, so it's fucking huge. It's literally like wearing a tarp. Congrats on pooping on Bowling Green, by the way. Talk about an actual Bowling Green massacre. Oh, that's well done. Well done. The Habs is pretty nice, though. I mean, it's just a blue Habs jersey. All right, so if we go best lines, with this defense, we know Abdelkader's going to have to be on that line. So it's going to be McCutcheon and Abdelkader. Abdelkader has a bomb of a shot, too, so we'll leave him there. And then it's up to me to play. I'm going to go with Zagrapin next to Johnson. Because hopefully he can develop. And then Lilya's with Ron Ebbett. So, the defense is continuing to change things up. What's worse, Toronto's or Detroit's? Detroit's. I would rather own Toronto's than Detroit's. Detroit's is absolutely abysmal. Alright, and then for the forwards, what do we got here? I'm gonna put this over here so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. So Oberg, I can't believe it, is going to be a fourth liner, but he might be a fourth liner with Mendez of all people. Ekman, man, I can't run Ekman as a fourth liner. Alright, maybe we take that strategy out of play. What if I try to sort this by overall? I can almost get away with it. Almost. I can't run Bayer on the top line with Ekman. That's just not a thing that can happen. I could swap Talixon. Okay. So I do like the idea of Bayer, Carlton, Niedermeyer for a top line. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. And then Oberg, Lagasse, Ekman's also pretty sick. I was hoping a slight change to this line would help. Doesn't appear to be the case. I don't exactly want to send down Geisberger. I mean, this combination... God, that +5 would be so nice, wouldn't it? That +5 would be so nice. Damn. So close to a reality. Come on, EA, make that -1 go away. Make that -1 go away, damn it. I mean, a +3 would still be pretty nice. Ah. Excuse me. Excuse me. I do wonder if we go to any of the guys I was tempted to call up, we might be able to drop Bentley. Let's go with, oh my god, we got a bunch of people in question here. Low Elite Lundin. Low Elite Boyce. Let's go with Boyce or Lundin. Maybe even Holmqvist, because yeah, he's a medium elite. He's 24. We might get some late development out of him. So say I were to take Bentley out of the lineup for Lundin. No, that doesn't work. Say I were to take him out of the lineup for Holmqvist. Doesn't work. What about for Boyce? Yeah! There we go! And we can keep that +5. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at these lines! Look at this team! Oh, baby, we might have something here. Like, if a -1 on the third pairing sinks us, then I don't know what to say. But Bentley, Lundin, and Holmqvist are going to get sent down to the minors. And I think we have, famous last words, a legitimate chance at being good this year. It's not perfect, but both of these teams have a chance at being great this season. So I think I'd rather go best lines again really quickly. Know that we're sending Lagasse down to create that +5. Oberg goes here. Boyce goes there. Fantastic. You could make the argument to put Bayer and Niedermeyer on opposite wings, and I suppose if it's a slow start, we will. Maybe that'll generate a little bit more offense. We probably will just run Boyce as the center of that line. That way Ekman can kind of continue to dominate. And then again, Oberg does naturally play center, so I guess we'll just allow it. Somebody's going to have to... I mean, face-offs aren't really a big deal. We'll just keep Oberg there. Geisberger, Lagasse, Vorobyev. It's pretty sick. Vorobyev is best in terms of face-offs. The better shot goes to Geisberger. I really am trying to decide where I want... I think I want these wingers on the opposite side. We'll start it off with that. And then the fourth line has some potential as well. Talixon is in as a rookie. I mean, that is a sick team. That is a sick team. And Boyce as a low elite next to Ekman and Oberg could be dangerous in a good way. Again, the only negative is that we have a -1 on the third pairing. But hopefully that's not enough to sink us. We do have an 87 overall goalie, and again, we're going to go with low scoring, high shot totals to see what kind of effect that has on goaltending this year. And the only thing aside from that is just double checking the AHL. Between Sin's latest YouTube videos and last night's stream, I've received a lot of good advice and life lessons. What was Sin's most recent video? I must have missed it. For those who don't know, 2 days in a row, Sim for the Win Productions on YouTube. CYN FTW. Rants and life lessons with Sin. Fair enough. Episode 4 of his Torts team, which honestly I think might be very close to what we're doing here, just off of a hunch. I can't say with certainty, but that would be pretty funny. Nearly dropping my controller. Is dropping my controller worth it to get this damn tissue? I don't know. Especially when this damn tissue just keeps ripping. Come on, tissue. Come on! Damn it. Balance the light. I blew it. I blew it. I just wanted a tissue, man. Yes, controllers can be spiked in the walls. No, they can't. Not these ones. They are way too expensive. Alright, so we got Bonet and goal. Bonnet. The AHL, keep in mind, this is the AHL defense, which is just going to be absolutely stacked to the point where Cope doesn't even play so that Byzantine can get into the lineup. Vladimir Saprikin also needs to be in this lineup. So one of, I think it might be Sopel. I think Sopel's going to get scratched for Byzantine to play. The Byzantine Empire has begun. You see what I've done there. So that'll be the AHL defense, which is nuts. And then for the forwards, we do have quite a few dudes who were signed here. Pyro, none of them fixed that -1, unfortunately. For the forwards, we'll just leave it as is. I mean, someone like Bentley. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can get rid of the -3. Is there a way? Get that down to a -1. Hey, there we go. So, this AHL team should be sweet. Pyro, we checked unsigned defensemen as well. That's why we ended up signing Zagrapin. So I checked pretty much every team, or every defender, to see if we could avoid that minus, and we can't. So we'll see how this team does. I mean, this team should be disgustingly good. I mean, fingers crossed. As one goalie coach signs, and so does the other. When I started YouTube, did I consider using Bruins colors? Yes. Yes, I did. And then I went with more of the blue vibe to it, just to not directly kind of copy that. Yeah, I was very tempted. What are the ratings? We had a 90 in offense last year. What are the ratings for the Goons? 87, 89, 84. So our offense apparently took a little bit of a hit, but this is no doubt a cup caliber team on paper. We'll see what the scoring around the league happens to look like, though, with low scoring and high shot totals. Let's do this. Captain, and take it easy, buddy. We'll catch you later. We missed the playoffs last year by 1 damn point. What's going to happen now? As if people didn't know you were a Bruins fan, right? I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they would have found out regardless. 4-4-1 through the opening month. Ekman with 9 goals in 9 games. Goaltending-wise, Winkler has a 936. Jesus. Defensively, that -1 hasn't been that bad. Just Johnson and Zagrapin have been a little bit slow. Let's go with Edmonton Johnson. The top line is not really vibing, are they? Boyce has 6 assists in his first 6 games. That +5 third line has done nothing offensively. Let's put Beyer and Niedermeyer back on their proper side. Same thing with Geisberger and Lagasse, and we'll see if that works. We play the 7-1-1 Colorado Avalanche. They're off to a very good start. And we move on. Let's see how we do with those slight changes. 3 wins in a row to start the month before giving up 7, 7, and 6 goals. All right. I mean, we're still hanging in at around 500. Pretty good run of form there to end the month. So 14, 8, and 2. It's not bad. Ekman has 34 points in 24 games. So clearly low scoring isn't affecting Matthias Ekman. He has been unbelievable. Joe Beyer, 19 points in 24 games with 8 goals, now 486 in his career. Unfortunately, Carlton has dropped right back down, as has Niedermeyer, because the morale system is fucking nuts. The top line's not exactly doing as well as I was hoping. The second line's doing pretty well. Brady Boyce is obviously a little bit out of his depth, next to Ekman and Oberg. The third line has gotten better. And the fourth line's been, I mean, a little bit quiet. Nothing too bad. Unfortunately, we don't really have a different combination of what we could do here. I don't know what to do with Beyer and Niedermeyer to wake them up. I don't have the answer to that. Technically, we could drop down Niedermeyer. I think we'll give it a little bit more time. But I do have some concerns here. Tate, what's going on? The defense is holding on. The goaltending's at least been okay. I want to see what the goaltending looks like around the league compared to the scoring and see if maybe we found a decent middle ground there with low scoring but high shot totals. You could call it the Niedermeyer line if you wanted to. I could. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, but, you know. Alright, so some decent scoring totals. Holy shit. Okay, well, it's early. It's early. But, yeah, those are some high save percentages. Low scoring might be a bit too low. Aha. So even now, our goaltending still kind of sucks in comparison then. I feel like those save percentages might be too high now. I mean, we have... We'll leave it for now, but there's a very good chance I'm not going to leave low scoring. Let's sim to January 1st. Let's see what we have from there. Let's see what we have from here. That Vezina race is going to be nuts. Couple of wins. Ooh, Toronto fires their head coach. I mean, granted, their last head coach they let walk, and now they immediately fire this guy. It's not a good look. What do we got here? It was Kobasu, who is not that good, and isn't really going to fit my team all that well. I know the scheme fit shows up as a 63. I mean, maybe. Maybe he would, though. What if I fire this dude? Make this guy our NHL goalie coach. And then we go back to Mr. Kobasu here. Let me see if we can pick him up. And, yeah. See if maybe, just maybe, he could be an option for the future here as well. But, yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on the save percentages. Again, it's something I really haven't messed with. I normally leave it on medium for everything, but I really have gotten tired of not seeing, you know, not seeing a Vezina winner with over a 920. So Kovacic didn't want to accept. He doesn't want to be a goalie coach. That's fine. We're not in desperate need of him anyway. All right, so 22, 13, and 2. We are currently in a playoff spot, very much in the mix in our division. It's really the top 5. The bottom 3 are out of it. Ekman has 34 goals in 37 games. 496 for Joe Byer. That top line figured it out. Again, Brady Boyce is a little bit out of his depth, but it's kind of a pass the puck to Ekman situation, and it's working. Third line's been pretty good. Fourth line leaves a little bit to be desired, but not much. We're looking pretty good here. Abbott and Johnson are a good pairing. Defensively, Abdelkader and McCutcheon really haven't been affected by that -1. And then Winkler only has a 917, but that's been enough because this offense is pretty damn good. So really quickly then around the league, again, 34 and 37 for Ekman. What I want to check once more though, so I mean we are seeing goal scorers, right? 4 guys over 50 points. Ekman has the most goals in the league. It sucks to see names up there that could have been ours too. So right now with low and high, save percentages are dropping a bit. You have Cohen Motzko who's playing out of his skull. But we don't see that many 930s anymore. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. We're seeing some high scoring. And we're seeing some goalie save percentages that aren't that bad. To be honest, low scoring, high shot total looks pretty good so far. Limited sample size, though. Again, Mr. Byer is 4 goals away from 500. We beat the Rangers 3-2. Did Byer score in that particular game? If only we could check box scores. Joe Byer, still at 496. 496. For one Mr. Byer, and the question was asked if we have anybody on 1,000 career games, and the answer is no. Joe Byer at 940. So, closing in on 500 goals, 1,000 points, and 1,000 games played. We'll keep an eye out on him. All-time Copeland with 120. Byer, of course, 496 is there with the goals as well. Joe Thornton, though, finished with the most games played. We'll look at all of that probably towards the end of a season, right? Let us move on. We take on Columbus. You know what? Screw it. We're on Joe Byer watch. We are on Joe Byer watch. 4 goals away from 500. First period here against the Blue Jackets, 2 goals. Byer does not get one of them, though. Vorobyev and Ekman. Second period, 2 more goals. Janik and Oberg. And in the third, we get 1 more goal, this also from Vorobyev. So we absolutely pooped on Columbus. Absolutely pooped them. 4-point game for Oberg. Not too bad. I think the Silver Stick cutscene's only for Via Pro, but hey, we're going to find out, aren't we? We have Edmonton next, who again beat us to the playoffs by 1 goddamn point. I hate it. I hate it. Also, Brock Besser's in Edmonton. Oberg gets the opening goal for us. We're down 2-1. Third period, we force overtime. Oberg and Ekman are dynamite right now. And in overtime, we win it. It's Lilia, so a 4-3 win over the Oilers. Marcus Oberg right now is just crushing it. We have 2 sets of back-to-backs coming up. We play Colorado here. Can Byer finally get off of 496? First period, 3 goals. Hey! 2 power play goals! 2 away from 500. Johnson got the other one. Second period, scoreless. We have to pay attention now. Carlton with a power play goal. It's 4-0. We are crushing teams right now. I mean, if this level of play, granted, we had an 11-game winning streak last season and still didn't make the playoffs, so we are the Buffalo Sabres. Sorry, Buffalo fans. But right now, we're playing incredibly well. 4-0 shutout victory over Colorado. Winkler with that shutout, Byer with 2 goals. Again, now 2 away from 500. As we are, by 1 point, at the midway point of the season, the top team in the division. Byer on 20 goals, 10 away, with half a season to play, of getting another 30-goal season for the one-time 73-goal scorer. Can Byer hit 500 on the road in Montreal? First period, it's Ekman and Niedermayer. Second period, he's 1 away. 499 against Montreal. It's 5-2. And clearly, we are gonna try to score 500 for Joe Byer. This game's pretty much in the bag. We're going for it. I'm gonna have Montreal wear the reverse retro because it's fucking stupid. That's right, I said it. Look at your blue-ash jerseys, you nerds. Can we score the 500th goal of Joe Byer's career? That is the question. The answer, I hope, will be yes. It will not be done on the true broadcast cam, because fuck that. I know I gave us 20-minute periods, didn't mean to do that, but clearly we're gonna score and then immediately leave. That is the game plan. Personally, I'd want him to have 500 at home. I mean, there's no guarantees that I score here. There's no guarantee that I score here. Where are you at, Joe? Let's go, Joe. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Oh, Talon Boyko. Come on, Joe. Can we see goal number 500 here against Montreal? Joe Byer. Spin move. Pooped him. He didn't poop him. Damn it. Win it. Win it. Get it. Got it. Want it. Need it. Have it. Get in there! No! Oh, that would have been an incredible 500th goal. Oh my God.
He doesn't need many chances. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Trinidad and Tobago's got
that would have been incredible.
They're up 5-2. And with the 2 centers,
all right, boys. I see you. Ekman.
Oh, good
the strength
for you.
The strength. Back down low, boys.
Trinidad and Tobago's gonna play it from the corner. Slides the puck down low.
Damn. Good control here. Sagrappin, the rookie.
Trinidad and Tobago's got the puck along the wall.
Oberg.
Couldn't connect on that pass.
Oberg. Damn.
Turns it away.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere.
Hey, I rocket past that. You're not allowed to intercept anything. How does that stay out? I don't know. Indeed, I use Classic. I've just always used Classic. Overhead's a bit too zoomed out for me.
Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Here's a short pass to Kane.
Patrick?
Pass right back. Denied by the goaltender.
Peters must feel pretty comfortable playing with a nice lead, but he's been shot.
Oh, who are the goons now? Who are the goons now, I say? Is that the one kid from the Spokane team? Yes. All right, Janik is our power play center, huh? All right.
They take possession as he locks.
Oh my God, he crushed it off the bar. What? EA. EA, you gotta be kidding me. It just disappears off of his tape? All right, Janik, come on. Oh, he's a little bit slow. Mr. Johnson. Ow.
used to call this the tic-tac kaboom. Nice move, but all of a sudden you don't have the puck.
Puts it on net and makes the save. Here he is from the slot.
Okay, Talon Boyko cannot be beat short side, is what I'm learning here. He is just not about giving up short side chances.
Right up the middle. Here they come.
Get that shit out of here.
Knocks the puck away. Sends one up
Here he is! Mr. 500, they'll call him.
to the attacking area.
Niedermayer's having one of those nights again. He's got multiple...
Ah, close.
Puts it off the outside of the puck.
Oh, Mr. 500.
The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. Can't connect. The Canadians move it in.
I love poking it off of someone 4 times and still not having possession.
Floats it right onto the
That is EA Sports Hockey. Go, Bayer. Let's go. He's got a gallop. He's running into his own players. Spin move. Damn.
We'll try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Gaining momentum along
All right, Bayer's got another shot.
and they'll get a fresh group of
Love the arm sway for Niedermayer. Burst of speed.
and he gains the zone here.
Dishes to Bayer.
Cuts into the paint.
Nope.
Fantastic save. No, you're not going to that one right in front of the
Oh, Montreal. You are just the worst.
It looks like the Canadians are going to be short-handed because of a tripping.
All right. Well, Bayer's not out here. That's okay.
Digging around for the pocket. Sometimes you just get caught. This time the player goes down and he's got to go to the
Gonna play Geisberger.
And he takes a shot with the stop.
Yeah, I really thought Oberg standing alone in front of the goal, completely unmarked, would have resulted in a deflection attempt. Nah. He just stood there.
In the third.
He just stood there.
Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Oh, he almost put him.
Incidental contact.
Defensive stop with the poke check.
Really fucking sucks.
Takes a shot.
Damn.
Sails over the net. Trinidad and Tobago's got the puck along the boards.
Excuse me. Did I say you could have that puck?
Gains control
I don't think you did.
of the line. And that's picked off.
Getting bumped.
I think it's a chance
Just
for
getting
Fraser.
bumped.
Hangs on and covers the puck up.
All right, is this it? Bayer's out there. Is this the one?
Tobago's turned good.
Is it number 5 hundo?
They lead it early in this third period. Here's the shot.
We were that close. We were that close.
Lots of time left in this period. The Guppies lead at 5-2.
The man scored 50 and 50. He's had a 73 goal season.
Hold of the puck in their own end.
Number 5 hundo. Oh.
Hammers the shot. He'll probably feel that one.
Oh my god, it almost went in.
The centerman glided to
Come on, man. Cam Carlton, let's do it.
off the try. A nice job locking up his opponent. Right out in front. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection.
Damn.
Up along the wall on the right side and into the...
That's a good pass. Oh, Bobby Peters just says thank you very much.
Trinidad and Tobago's got the puck along the wall.
Fuck you!
Plains left the
Just give me goal number 500.
along the wing up the neutral zone. Slides the puck across.
Niedermayer crush.
And now he moves
Or
it
don't.
quickly to Cassian.
Ekman crush.
And that's broken up with a stick in front.
Here he is. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joey! Nope.
Oh, and he
And seamless pickup.
for that one. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check.
As Ekman just has it bounce off of his tape and he does nothing to even try to hold on to it.
Zone entry from the middle. He's got a step. Oh, what hustle, Ray.
The defender looked like he was shot out of a cannon. He made up the extra ground.
North, south of him.
Here he is.
Damn it.
Backhand. Gives them nothing in front.
We're gonna get it. It might not be in this game, damn it, but we're gonna get it.
The Guppy's offense has been the story tonight as they continue to win big time in the third.
It's nice to actually play with the team every once in a while.
Takes a shot, and that's wide of the net. The Canadians have it behind the cage.
I'm gonna jump into the stands and kick the shit out of whoever's in the Yuppie costume.
Passes it on to Kane. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And the puck
So I talk about this a lot, right? Like, really? Like that creates incidental contact? You know? Like that creates incidental contact to knock it loose, though. But you know it doesn't do it every time.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it.
Let's go, Geisberger.
Moving it into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Takes the puck along the boards. Fires one.
Damn.
Another stop by the goaltender.
Seamless puck pickups are in, though. Boy, aren't they. Boy, aren't they. Alright, Talixon, let's see what the rookies got here.
Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end.
Big hit. The enforcer.
And that goes wide of everything.
Tough to generate a rebound even when the puck misses the net by that much.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice.
Mendez. Okay, that doesn't make too much sense, but sure. It's just a warm-up for 2K10, right? Top line's tired, but let's get Joe out there.
Still lots of time left in the period. Fans being treated to an awful lot of lamp lighting tonight. It's 5-2. Moves it to Niedermeyer. Saucer pass across. Moved to the middle. And just out of arm's reach on the play.
Yeah! Number 500, baby! The man, the myth, the legend. Joe Byer scores 500 in Montreal. His 22nd of the season. Look at the strength, the power, the accuracy, the determination, the finesse, the flow. Our captain. Oh, captain, my captain. We love you, Joey. We love you. It would have been nice to see it at home. But Joe Byer scores 500. Now let's drop the gloves. Nobody wants to drop them. Okay, well. Oh, Joey Byer. Heckman? Damn. Okay, one big hit from getting a fight, right? Good night. Nobody wants to fight? Of course Montreal wouldn't stand. Nobody on Montreal is going to stand up for a teammate, huh? Well, take a penalty now. Don't you feel silly. Somebody drop the... Nobody wants to drop the gloves, man. I am spamming the Y button. Nobody wants these hands. We finally completed ourselves as a team. We'll kick your ass on the ice. We'll kick your ass on the scoreboard. We'll go between the legs, baby. Ow. Come here, fat boy! Nope, okay. That's a Hey Arnold reference for anybody who doesn't know. Johnson, a family company. That was awful. Ha ha ha. Nope. Holberg? Nope. Okay. Oh, nope. Fight me! Somebody fight me! Just have to lay somebody out so they'll actually fucking fight me. Why won't anybody fight me? That's interference, ref. If I do that, that's interference. Ah! Oh, Joe! Joe! He's got another one, baby! It's 501! 501 for the captain!
That's surprising. So quickly they've scored 2 goals in just about a minute 20.
Of course he scored a hat trick in the game where he scored 500 career goals. It's a beautiful night. Oh, what a man. They still don't want to fight, man. They still don't want to fight.
And then gone after the next one, James. They've had their
See if I can force him into one here. It'd be nice if we could hit the net. McCutcheon! Get that booty out there.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Sullivan. Great defensive effort with the stick. Aaron pass and the place.
Go offside. Damn it. Well, guys, I'm trying, I swear.
Handles the bank pass from along the board.
Alright, it's not gonna happen. Boys, we witnessed it. We saw it. 500 career goals for the man, the myth, the legend. And one Joe Byer. 7-2. The final score. We are 42 games into the season. And we have a 3-point lead atop the division. Could this be the year that the Goons make the playoffs?